She would come on TV and she did something like, yes. Hi, I'm Melanie.
Hi, I'm Molly, and welcome to our channel.
We're glad you're here, and we've got quite a few new subscribers, which we're thankful for. So I hope you make yourself at home, come on in, and today we're just going to talk. We haven't seen each other for a day or two.
I was about to say, not
so
that
much
long
can
ago.
happen. So
That's
much can
true.
happen in a day
Yeah.
or two. But last video, someone asked me what makeup I had on, what lipstick I had on, this and that, and I'm so bad about even remembering or knowing it. But I can tell you today, my hair is not at its best because I have a hair appointment tomorrow. And you know how you do your hair? Sometimes you just, it's just the dregs before you finally get to your hair appointment. Then you're just so thankful. But I reminded myself this morning, and this will be just for ladies of a certain age. This hairdo reminded me of a lady named Charo. Does that name sound familiar to you?
Not at all.
You've got to look her up. I can remember watching her as a teenager. She would come on TV and she did something like, yes, she would. And she would dance and sing and she'd play the guitar. She was just all over the place. She was just like this wild woman. And I can remember her coming on, and my grandparents, they just sort of raised their eyebrows and look at each other, but they wouldn't turn the channel. She was one of those, but her hair, are you looking her up now?
I'm trying to find her, yeah.
But her hair was just kind of all everywhere. And she had a little move that she did, and she'd be on the Johnny Carson show, and he'd get a big kick out of her. Is it not showing her on there?
Mm-mm.
How did you spell it?
Like Charro beans, I think.
Charro?
Uh-huh.
Is that how you spell it? She had a name like Beans?
Charro beans is a thing.
That's probably good. She was full of beans, but she was likable. She was just like
her.
Yes, you've got to see that hairdo. That's how I felt today. Yes.
Okay,
that's exactly how I felt today.
Yeah. Well, and I'll insert. It'd probably be just easier for me to screenshot and insert
still
that.
alive. I hope she is. She tried to make people
I have
happy.
no idea.
She was just one of those people that was just a little over the edge.
A little over the top.
Yeah, a little over the top. So, anyway, we haven't talked. Is there anything you need to discuss?
Are you wanting to open your gift that's sitting here that you're looking at?
Because what is the gift for?
Okay, so in one of our videos, I talked about, and it's the video where I do your hair and the little curls, and I said I want to be more intentional this year about praying for people in my family, maybe do something, Girls in Our Connect group, and Mom was the month of... What month were you? Either way, it flew by, and I was like, I think it was March.
But you know, you didn't have to do that for your mother.
I know, but you were still on there, and it was the month that grandmother moved in, and I just felt bad because I wasn't as intentional for you, but thankful because you're like, don't worry about it. You were but I still saw this, and I thought, well, it's your month, so I'm getting it for you anyway. You may hate it, but I thought of you.
I won't hate it.
I'm
going to move it away from the microphone.
Yeah, because it is kind of noisy.
Because it'll be loud. Oh, wow. Something Texas.
Yeah, and there's a sticker in there, too.
A sticker in there.
Well, in the back.
This is my first rodeo on a chili cheese coney. It's a Sonic thing.
It's a Sonic, and they're doing these for, like, every state has their own unique Sonic shirt.
Really?
And so I had to get you Texas. There you go.
Gosh, if we ever could use a sponsor.
I know, right?
Look how we love you.
Sonic. Yeah, look
I
how we
love
love
Sonic.
you.
And for those of you that have been telling me and helping me,
encouraging me.
I can't talk today.
Last
time we couldn't find words. This time I'm just stuttering. But someone suggested I lose the half and half tea. This is unsweet tea.
I know, and you look so unhappy.
I'm not happy with it, but I'll be happier living than dead.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know about that.
So it says Texas, and it's a chili cheese coney.
I like it.
Yeah, and it came with a sticker.
And it came with a sticker.
So,
well, thank you, Molly.
And it's a large, but it looks so big. So, and I know it's white, so it's not like...
No,
I usually stay away from white shirts personally.
But I need to venture out.
So, but it was Sonic, so I had to do it.
So that's a good thing.
And then Sonic makes you think of Kamal.
Yeah,
Your
my
mama,
mother.
yeah.
My mother never passed a Sonic she didn't love.
And you're just like
my mother rarely passed a Sonic. She would stop, and that was just one of our things.
Yeah.
In the first poorer days of childhood, Mother would go at happy hour, I believe, and she'd get one drink, and then we all brought our little plastic Tupperware cups. Y'all remember the orange and green? And she would share her drink. We'd all get a drink. Then as things got better, then we all would get our own Sonic drink.
Yeah.
So, well, thank you, Molly.
You're welcome.
And speaking of shirts,
I know, it worked out perfectly because you said you had this.
It did. I want to tell y'all about 2 shirts that I ordered from Amazon. I believe these are Amazon. They're very simple. This is my problem. When I go in my closet, sometimes it just overwhelms me. I need to clean it out. So instead of cleaning it out, I just bought more stuff to go in it. But
One time you did clean it out.
When I was doing that Japanese, does this bring you joy? If it doesn't, throw it away.
You had really cleaned things out and tried to streamline you said
Yeah.
you wanted just to be able to grab anything and
I'm
you
back
know
at
that
that.
it's comfortable and it'll fit.
That's a good reminder because I'm back in my same position with a messy, too many thing closet.
Yeah.
And instead of fixing it, I'm adding to it. But, well, I've got these. Let me show you what I got. I got a white, which I never buy white. That's
Yeah.
why it was weird
I
seeing
rarely
that.
buy white.
This is in a large. This is a simple,
It is simple.
very simple shirt.
See-through.
Yeah, I'll have to wear
You
something.
may not can tell, but it's see-through.
I'll probably wear a cami or something under it. But it's white. Then I got a very simple one, the exact same shirt, and it's black. So,
And you rarely do black.
is that true? I used to do black all the
Well,
time.
you do have black and you'll accessorize, but you always get on to me for wearing too much black
I like
and gray
color.
and everything.
I really like color.
I feel like our shirts kind of have a vibe today.
Oh,
Like I have a little tie-dye kind of going on. You got a little tie-dye going on?
tie-dye's in.
It is in.
So, Molly, maybe after this is over, I'll put one on. They're just simple. You can just think, oh, there's a white shirt, there's a black shirt, and then accessorize instead of figuring out all the things you have to figure out sometimes with clothes. I would say these are probably not for women who are real busty because it just the way it hits, it's probably
It might be
it'd
awkward
too tent. It might be too tent-like.
Yeah.
So that would be the main thing, but it camouflages the stomach area. And
Are
all.
you okay sharing your size with people in case I put these pictures and people are
Oh.
trying to kind of go, would I fit that?
This is a large, and I feel like I'm a pretty solid 12 and 14.
Okay.
12 to 14. So
Okay.
this
And you're 5 what?
5'6". Don't ask me my weight.
I'm 5'7", and there's sometimes I'm editing these videos and I just feel like I am just so big next to you.
No.
I just feel like there I am if I sit up straight, and then there's other times I'm like this, and then I probably
Well, I do
look.
try hard to have good posture.
Yeah.
All
Anyway.
right. So here's us both having
I'm
good
5'7".
posture. I'm 5'6", and I could have shrunk. When you're old, that's another thing that happens. You shrink, and you get long in the tooth. And I was looking at my teeth this morning. Okay, look. You see how far those teeth go down now?
Uh-huh.
Let me see your teeth.
Well,
I just remember.
I've also done that Smile Direct Club, which I need to finish, but that can push your gums. Anyway.
Well, I know some people have to go and get new gums attached. Has anybody been through that? Have you heard of that?
Yeah, and I think there's even been a video that I stumbled across accidentally, and
I think it's painful. But I remember my dentist telling me that that's what long in the tooth means. The older you get, the more of your gums you lose. Anyway, that's depressing, isn't it? But I can remember opening a rabbit's mouth and seeing their teeth and it being really scary.
Really?
Yeah, because they just go down. But that's neither here nor there. So here, I wanted to bring this last time on accessories. Grandmother, and we need to, maybe you could insert a little thing with her this time. I don't know.
Okay.
But grandmother got on this kick of making these scarves.
Yeah, she did. Yeah.
And they have a hole in them. She made these I think she made a lot of them.
Well, she does things like that for Christmas or whatever. She'll find something to make.
But it was one of those things, and I don't have it, but there was 59 ways to wear it. And I can't get rid of it. One, grandmother made it, and it's pretty. It's a pop of color.
Yeah, and
so I'm going to put it on with one of those shirts and do that. So I feel like I'm talking too much.
You're not, but I'm very... Okay, so you have your shirts, but what is that?
Okay, this is sadness.
Oh.
Yeah, this is pure sadness. This bit the dust this week.
I'm not surprised.
Look at that.
Look at this.
Well, I didn't clean it. After it broke, I just said forget it. And I put it in the trash.
But look at that.
It's old. It's old and gross.
I don't even know where you stuck the things in.
Well, this last time it messed up, and so things went astray. And, it's over with. This is a Sunbeam Mixmaster, and I got this, I believe, in January of 1980.
I wasn't even born.
No. January of 1980. How many years is that? 80 to 2000 is 40. This thing is 41 years. It worked for 41 years. I got it at mine and your dad's wedding shower.
Well, then that would have been before.
We got married in January of 1980.
Oh.
So I bet it was either right before the wedding we had a shower or the end of December somewhere. It could be 42 years old. I don't know, but this is it. And it was at a wedding shower, and I'll think back on it, and I cried before that wedding shower because I was so shy, and I did not want to go to that wedding shower with all those women watching me open presents.
I loved my wedding shower, but I could totally not ever do.
And it was at the sweetest lady's house, Miss Francis, right next door, and to me that was the fanciest place you could be, and I didn't know what to say or how to say it.
Everyone's looking at you.
And it just made me so nervous. Part of it was because when we came down for the wedding shower, Mother and I arrived in an old car that had plastic taped over one of the windows because a rock or I don't know what happened, but I just remember being so embarrassed first about the car, and I feel like I'm coming to this fancy wedding shower.
Yeah.
So I can remember your dad being so compassionate and you can do it, and I'm like, please come with me, please. I can't do this. And he was like, you can do it. I know you can. I would have been 18 at the time. And I did, and I made it. And Miss Francis, sweetest lady ever, her and grandmother are still good friends, and I'm so grateful. But this finally bit the dust after this many years. So now I'm looking for recommendations for hand mixers.
Don't ask me. The last one I got, there's one speed, even though it shows there's like 6 or 7, and it's all fast.
Anyway, this has been good. Good. But
I'm surprised you're not going to try to make a craft project out of these things just for the memories.
Well, but see, that's part of my problem issues in life is that, that's rusted.
Yeah.
That's rusted. Is that I put it in the trash and then I went and dug it out of the trash. My excuse was, I'll do a video. But you're right. I'm looking at these like, what could I do with them? If I made a chicken sculpture, these could be the legs. I'm not going to make a chicken sculpture. Okay. So, we have closed. We are closing the, not nominations.
Giveaway?
The giveaway.
We've closed it?
by the time they see this, it will be closed.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, and
Yeah.
we'll post, you will all have already seen the post, hopefully, about when we will draw the names.
Yes. And we do leave on a trip next week.
Sunday.
Very
I
excited.
don't know. You'll probably be seeing it the day that we're leaving. It's probably when we'll go live.
That's why I got to get my hair done.
Yeah.
Don't y'all feel good when you have a fresh haircut? See this swoop-de-swoop over here?
I like your swoopy
I don't
swoops.
like
I know,
that.
but I do.
I don't like that.
And then we're going to try to film while we're in Colorado at least once.
Yeah.
At least once.
Yeah, let's do.
But,
That'll be great.
you know, things happen. And we have other people going with us. It's not just you and I.
No.
So if things go and they just don't all go out as planned, then just know that we're just living it up in Colorado.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you so much for all the comments y'all gave on the giveaway. I am still reading through all the comments and replying. But there were some great things when people talked about what brought them happiness, what brought them joy. And I have to say, a lot of it was just simple stuff. Just nothing complicated. And I just thought that was very refreshing. People love their grandkids, their family, but they also love things like a cup of coffee out on the back porch.
The first comment I saw was hummingbirds. And
Hummingbirds was mentioned several times.
Yeah.
And I just thought, that's sweet. God's creation, that makes good sense why we would be comforted and why that would bring us happiness.
And then if you're thinking of doing something for someone, then you just think about those kinds of comments and going, you know what? You can get a hummingbird feeder pretty cheap. You take somebody a hummingbird feeder or a little single-serve cup of coffee or something, and you know that will be a pick-me-up in their day as well, you know?
That's a good point, because I think I'm always waiting to do something really dramatic for somebody, and it just needs to be simple.
Yeah,
just
needs to be simple.
Go do something simply very nice for someone today, maybe, as you've done for me with my Sonic shirt. I like it.
Good.
Anything else we need to talk about?
No, I think this is going to be like our shortest video almost ever.
Y'all will be grateful. Y'all will be grateful for that. Because we can just yammer on. So let's just be short and sweet.
I thought you were going to say let's yammer on.
No, let's stop. And give them time to catch their breath. And we will see you hopefully next time you see us. We will be in Colorado. I've never been there before. A couple of you have commented that you live there or you'd be glad to give us recommendations, and we just need to sit down and reply to you, get all that figured out. Yeah.
Yes.
All righty. Oh, I'll be glad when that's gone. Oh, and I'll have a new haircut at that time, but it'll probably look like crazy hair in Colorado.
Who knows?
Yeah, because it's vacation hair. All right, y'all. Thanks for dropping in. And we will see you next time.
Bye.
Bye. Yeah. Hey, do you remember making these?
Oh, yes. Not just one I made.
How many did you make?
Oh, I don't know. I still have some of them in a drawer.
Oh, do you?
In storage that you could get. But I made that other kind when you cross them over and put them over your
Well, I
head.
forget. Like, this one will do so many things, but I have forgotten what all ways it'll go. But I just remember you making a lot of these. And I've still got mine, and I just wore it, so that's a good thing.
Well, you just have to look through those drawers and you may get a lot
I
of
may have a whole
surprises.
wardrobe
You
of
may
them.
have another one of those pins from people if you look through my
Oh,
jewelry
yeah.
box.
Yeah.
But anyhow,
Okay.
time goes.
Well, we were talking about that in the video, so I said, well, let me just go ask Grandmother how many of these she made. We're glad you're here. Did you hear my cute stories about Hattie? We were singing some like some praise and worship music on the TV, and we were both having a great time. And I said, Hattie, you have a beautiful voice. And I said, I really think you would be a great addition to the choir one of these days. So I could tell that she was thinking it over. She said, I think I probably just want to leave the choir.
I think she's
Yeah.
probably not lying.
That sounds about right.
And then she said, in fact, I think I'll probably just have my own church,
Oh no.
and I'm going to name it the I Love You King Church. And I said, well,
That is a good name.
that's a good name for the church. That's awesome. But anyway, I thought, yeah, that's her. She's her mother's daughter. She don't want to be in the choir. She just wants to lead the
I
choir.
don't want to lead the choir.
Well, she just wants to tell people what to do.
I don't mind
She's
doing
bossy.
that.
Jonathan won't believe that we're already done.
I know. He's
Okay.
gonna. You know, he's always like, "What y'all talk about? Did you mention this? Did you do that?" He gets very involved with our channel.
We need notes sometimes.
We do need notes sometimes.
Well, I love that shirt, Molly. Thank you.
Good. I hope it's comfortable.
Okay, I'm going to put this shirt on real quick.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna take a picture.
Perfume?
I never buy perfume.
That is so weird. Save that. I've got a bunch of perfume coming in.
Oh, for a video?
Yes.
Okay. Well, that's that.
Because I never do either. And
I
I
don't
just
ever.
thought, I want to smell good.
Do you like it?
Yeah.
It's the only perfume that I've ever. I mean, I don't smell perfumes all the time, but yeah.
And see, you know why I don't? Part of it's because of y'all. I thought y'all were sneezy and...
No, I used to be.
He used to could not, and he was sensitive to smell, and it would stuff him up. But
Now?
in the last 2 or 3 years, it's been fine.
Wow.
Yeah,
Because I love smelling good. No, Bob doesn't like a lot of
smells.
He's